Hi guys, sorry I haven't posted in over 4 weeks, believe it or not. The last time I posted was the 12th of October. Main reason to that is there hasn't been a great deal to report, and my progress has been extremely slow with my dislocated knee. It's taken a long time, slightly longer than they'd expected us. I'm not at where they'd expect us to be at, but I'm starting to get there. I've had a couple of comments in the last couple of days. Stockton Perry saying I hope I got better, and Chickles Villosus, I believe, asking if I was better. Answer to that is I'm getting there. I'm not better. I'm not better by any means. I'm still using the underarm crutches most of the time. Hopefully going down to forearm crutches full time this week. I've still got the full leg splint on, as it's taking a long time. Anticipated as being on the underarm crutches for up to 4 weeks. It's coming up to 6 weeks now. I'm still using them. I've been able to get around this last week or so. Not too bad with the forearm crutches around the house, short distances. I've been mainly using them actually upstairs because I live in a house, not a bungalow. So I've found that getting them up and downstairs is a bit awkward, because I need both my arms to get up, because I've got rails at both sides, which is a good thing. So I've tended to use the forearm crutches upstairs because I'm not up as much. I've been using the underarm ones downstairs and when I'm out and about. I've actually only been weight bearing 2 weeks. It took us that long before I could really actually tolerate putting much pressure on the leg. I'm weight bearing using the underarm crutches quite well. If I'm using the forearm crutches upstairs, which is mainly if I go to the toilet, they tend to be at the top of the stairs, so I tend to use them then. I use them when I get up on the morning. It takes quite a while to get my leg going, which I'll put weight on, because I'm wearing the splint 24/7 at the moment. As far as my left knee, I've just got a very light support on that. That, to be honest, hasn't bothered us very much. After about the first 2 weeks. First 2 weeks it was a bit sore because it was a bit bruising and a bit strained to it. But after that, that's been pretty good. It's given us pain, but it always does. I'm not in pain 24/7 all the time, but I do get quite a lot of pain in that knee. With the weather changing, it is aching a bit more than it has been. Most of the things are alright. I did actually have an angina attack last week, which I think is only the second one since I actually had the heart attack, so it's not too bad. It wasn't a major one, but it was quite a bad one. It did take quite a while to settle down. It was last Friday, actually. It was on Friday. Because I'd been to the hospital for my knee, and did say that change my appointment to Wednesday this week. So I may get a different splint on this week. I may not. And I was going to actually post on Friday, but when I came home, I didn't feel too good. And I was sitting a bit, and I could feel the pain, angina coming on. So I thought, no, I'm not going to bother. And I using the spray, wait for it to settle. It took about half an hour to settle down, but it did settle down all right. If it had gone on much longer, I think I would have had to ring, but I was all right. So I'll show you how I'm getting about when I can get up. I've moved the chair out the road as I always do. So. As you can see, I've still got the full leg splint on, and I've just got a light support on this knee. You may or may not have seen us with that one on before, I don't know. As I say, it's took longer than they thought. They thought I'd actually be down to they expected us to be down by now to like forearm crutches all the time and a shorter splint, but my knee's given us a lot of pain since I dislocated, and it's the inflammation round the joint's taken a long time to settle down. It's now settled down, so all being well this week. I've got to go on Wednesday. I'll be there on Friday as well. But I may see the consultant on Wednesday, I don't know, but I've got to have an X-ray done this week to see what it's doing. Because a couple of times it felt like it slipped, but it hasn't actually dislocated. So it's unfortunate. I think it's probably part of being a bit older now. It's taken long deal. I have had bother with this knee before, but not as bad as my other knee. As I say, like that knee isn't really giving us a great deal of pain, but a lot of that could be down to the fact that I'm using crutches all the time. I can, which I've only been able to do in the last week or so. Like when I get up, I can stand for a little bit without any crutches, so that's a good sign. So I'm starting to heal. Thanks to anyone who's commented. Hopefully I'm down to, at the worst case, walking stick for Christmas. They said there's still a good chance by Christmas I could be walking pretty well. Maybe with just a brace, or maybe without. I don't know. It'll just depend. Like he said, he had a patient similar to me beginning of last year, and he took a long time to heal in the initial stages, but then once he started to progress and it started to reduce, he really came on quite quickly, so there's a good chance of that. So that's how things are going. If I've got anything to post, I will post, and I will let you know. But that's all for today, guys. Leon Foot Guy, I hope you're doing alright. I haven't heard from you for a while. I'll have to try and message you. But for now, guys, that's all. Bye.